Fun in my life? I told her that I have many friends, but I have never come home that late and wasted drunk as I know there is someone waiting for me at home. She then said that I am free to have friends and I can go out and have fun. She then got up and stated that Amber will be here to pick me up for office. I asked, why is she coming to pick you up? You always go to office with me. She stated that Amber is her senior and just helping her to get to office. I had my head scratching and went office alone that day. I even came back home alone once again. That night Maria came back late and drunk. I did not wait for the morning and confronted Maria. It led to a big argument and it ended when Maria screamed, "I am not your slave, I will do anything I want. You got everything that you want." And I stayed where I was. It is my time now. I can get whatever I want. I saw a different woman that night. I left the room and we did not sleep in the same bed that night. I woke up that night and went to drink water. When I saw her phone lying on the ground, she must have dropped it during the argument and I picked it up. I was about to put it back on the table when I saw a message arrive from Amber. I was now interested and brewed a cup of coffee and sat down to check her phone. Amber had sent her a video attachment. I opened it and saw a very familiar face. It was Mia Khalifa. Men are the easiest thing in the entire world. If you are wondering how you and another woman got the same man, it is because men are the easiest thing in the entire world. I have never wanted a man and not gotten him. Do you have any idea how many men have wanted me and not gotten me? Men, yes, you can get any simp you want, but not a man. I know you are giving Tom Brady a run for his money in terms of your divorce rings. He won his rings with his hard work. He won the Super Bowl 7 times. 5 times Super Bowl MVP, and he was the same guy who fought his injury to come back and perform at the highest level. Your performance has been only on your all fours. Simps are easy, but a real man who dedicates his life to you is not easy. How many men have dedicated their life for your love? Let me guess, 0. My wife is in bad company. In the morning I asked Maria to sit down with me to have a clear conversation. I asked her what is on her mind. She then stated she wants to be successful. I asked her to define success. She had no words. I explained a couple have a son and they are able to see him grow up. To be a man is a success. That son having a family and having kids is success. A couple working, coming home and sleeping together in one bed, hugging each other, is success. Having to wake up every morning and knowing that there is someone who loves you is success. Knowing that in case you fall there is your spouse who will come rushing to pick you up is success. Being successful is a state of mind. Being happy is a state of mind. We choose when to call ourselves successful and when to call ourselves happy. I asked Maria, now tell me, how did my wife, who was always happy, turn into this woman sitting in front of me? She stated that she wants to be successful. I almost was at the edge of my patience and just got up and left for office. Later that night I asked Maria if she wants to go for a couples therapy and get things sorted between us. She just turned her back on me and slept. A week later came the phone call. That was going to end my marriage. It was late evening, around 10 p.m., and I got a call from a friend of mine. He asked me to come to the local strip club. I was shocked and asked him, why does he want me there? He said Maria is here. I disconnected the phone and drove to that place. I went in and found that Maria and Amber both topless and dancing on the stage and licking the dance pole. That was not my wife, even if she was, well, not anymore. I went back home and slept in peace as I had now freed myself from all threads tying me to this marriage. Maria came back home and the bell rang. I did not get up to open the door. It rang for a few minutes, then it rang no more. Maria came back in the morning. I was having my coffee and I never felt so good in my life. I had no thoughts and nothing holding me down. I saw Maria rushing to take a bath and asked me to get ready for office. I smiled and asked if her boss is not picking her up. She hurried with her shoes and stated she will be late but asked me to be on time. I told her that I am on leave today. She looked at me with surprise and asked, when did you decide that? I said just now. I smiled and left the room. I went to the lawyer and informed him. about the incidents and he assured me that he can get me out of the marriage. I asked him if I can personally deliver the divorce papers to Maria. He informed that he will call me when the papers are ready. I waited for him to get back. Meanwhile, back at home I was not talking to Maria and I walked around the house with my noise cancellation headphones. So,